The Lord be with you.
and with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. While Jesus was speaking, an official came forward, knelt down before him and said, "My daughter has just died, but come, lay your hands on her, and she will live." Jesus rose and followed him, and so did his disciples. A woman suffering hemorrhages for 12 years came up behind him and touched the tassel on his cloak. She said to herself, "If only I can touch his cloak, I shall be cured." Jesus turned around and saw her and said, "Courage, daughter, your faith has saved you." And from that hour, the woman was cured. When Jesus arrived at the official's house and saw the flute players and the crowd who were making commotion, he said, "Go away. The girl is not dead, but sleeping." And they ridiculed him. When the crowd was put out, he came and took her by the hand, and the little girl arose. And news of this spread throughout all that land. The Gospel of the Lord.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy. 246 years ago, 13 colonies boldly declared their independence. They did so in opposition to the British Empire, which at the time possessed the great military power on earth. The reasons for this declaration were not spurious, and our founders did not take the consequences of the decisions lightly. Benjamin Franklin said, as the Declaration of Independence was signed, that we must all hang together. Assuredly, we will all hang separately. Such were the stakes of this monumental moment in history. Our forebears were willing to risk anything and everything for a dream of freedom and of opportunity. A dream that says no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, if you work hard, live honestly and justly, you can succeed. This is the American dream. Today, this dream may seem less attainable, somewhat because of real problems, skyrocketing gas prices, and runaway inflation. Yes, things are tough today. Empty food shelves are appearing in grocery stores for the first time in decades. The ever-increasing price for families to put food on their tables and gas in their cars is an acute challenge faced by all Americans in every corner of the Republic. Indeed, these problems are hitting our working and middle-class families harder than any more. This is likely the most expensive 4th of July cookout any family in America has experienced in their lifetime. For many, the American dream now may seem to have lost its luster. The essence of America, that which really unites us, is not ethnicity or nationality or religion. It's an idea. And what an idea it is, that you can come from humble circumstances and do great things, that it does not matter where you came from, but where you are going. A quote from Condoleezza Rice. In the times of triumph and trial, Americans will always find ways to come together, not divided by race or gender or class or region, but a single, indivisible people devoted to the common good of this nation we love. We can do this today by remembering what makes America exceptional and dedicate ourselves once more to safeguarding the enduring principles upon which it was founded. If we can do this, we'll soon find the American dream not only restored, but full of greater promise than ever before. This is the American dream. It is not something handed to us as a gift by a government. It's something we alone can create and realize. And we can only do so in a nation that safeguards the God-given freedoms with which our Creator has blessed us. America was built on courage, on imagination, and unbeatable determination, says Harry S. Truman. Let's not forget the trials we have overcome, from 2 world wars to devastating terrorist attack to a global pandemic. Though it all, Americans prevailed. We won those wars. We rose from the ashes of 9/11. During the dark days of COVID, churches stayed open and to give hope to the isolated, sick, and the poor in spirit. Families homeschooled their children when the schools turned them away. And many businesses fought their way back from the brink of bankruptcy. The American families are indeed exceptional, and this becomes most evident when we are tested. This July 4th, we the people should reconnect with the secret of a success, the Declaration and the Constitution, says Mike Pompeo. America needs a new message, not one of defeat and decline, but one of vital optimism, grounded in the timeless, sacred principles of a nation, that we are all created equal, and we are endowed by a Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are the rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. These words, penned by Thomas Jefferson before he would serve as America's first Secretary of State, are alive in the hearts of every American today, despite the challenges before us. May God bless us, our families, and the United States of America on Independence Day. God bless America.